During World War II, the U.S. Navy sent out escort vessels to hunt down and destroy enemy warships out in the Atlantic. On June 4th, 1944, they found one. It was the U-505, a German submarine. They disabled it, captured it, and towed it back to the United States.
Well, it was just a normal day. Chasing subs was very boring. Days go by, hours go by, weeks go by, and nothing happens. We had sunk several submarines before the U-5 come along. The skipper of our task force decided instead of sinking them when they come up with gunfire and other means, he decided, why don't we try and capture one?
One of the Navy warships was on its way back to land because it was low on fuel. And that's when they spotted the sub. But it was a Navy warplane that disabled it.
The idea, instead of using heavy gunfire on the sub and damage it more, we'd use light fire machine guns on it. Now, I myself was a tricker man on a 20-millimeter cannon, but I didn't get to fire because the sub was on the opposite side of the ship. And I just had to go around on the other side and watch the sideshow.
The Navy destroyers opened fire on the sub, and the Germans abandoned it.
There were other ships involved in the sinking of it, but my ship was the one that put the boarding crew aboard and actually captured it and saved it from sinking. The sub had a jammed rudder and it was running slowly, traveling in a big circle. And the idea was we wanted to get attached to it by our ship. So we came up alongside of it while it was running, and in the collision, it put 3 holes in the side of my ship. And we had an engine room and 2 other compartments flooded. So it got to be a very exciting day.
58 Germans were captured, and 1 died at sea.
We brought them aboard and gave them a burial. You know, wrapped them in canvas and put weights in it and had a service on the back of the ship. There was one incident there, though, that was very outstanding later when I think about it. We didn't know about the Jewish problem in Germany at the time. Yet we had a Jewish boy on our ship from New York. And during the service, he kind of got carried away and made a race with his knife to stab the corpse. And some of our guys pulled him back. But I often think of that. We didn't know the Jewish problem, but he must have known something and felt strongly about it for him to do that.
The German prisoners were captured and held captive till the end of the war.
And we violated the laws of international care of prisoners of war, being this was to be kept a secret. The families of the Germans back in Germany thought their sons was lost at sea. And you're supposed to notify parents when you pick up a prisoner of war, you know. But we never notified them, so all them months, the parents in Germany never knew that we had their children locked up down in Alabama. And after the war was over, of course, they got the good news. They were here.